Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Midtown Malfunction. My name is Carson Taylor.
I'm Ryan D. Adams. Unfortunately, I guess that's bad news to some people. We're still here.
We're still here.
Yeah, man.
It's another episode. It's been a while. We haven't done this in like 5 weeks.
And look what dude, production value.
Yeah.
Look at this, guys. This is a different room.
Just a little bit better.
We used to do it over there.
Well, it could be a little bit worse. It's up to y'all really to decide. I think it's cool. I like it.
It's fun to try, I'll say.
Yeah.
Like I think when we look, we'll take a judgment or whatever. But like right now, I'm feeling it.
Yeah.
I feel the ambiance.
You get a better look at the TV so you can watch the episode you just watched, hopefully, while you watch the new episode with us. Like, you get to see what we were really trying to do a lot better now, I think, this way.
Yeah.
You know?
It's a fun little peek behind the curtain. Speaking,
there's a chance. We might need to we could come in tighter, honestly, and cut out even all wall and just have it start where it's like chair and chair. You know,
dude, we would have to get a smaller. Actually, I was going to ask you about this table because we got this. This is our dining room, I guess.
No one has ever dined in here.
I was going to ask you when the last time you actually sat at this table was.
The last time I sat at this table, it was in Pensacola, Florida, at Josephine's apartment that we were at when we dated. When me and Josephine first dated, she lived at a place in Pensacola. This was like 4 places ago. That's a long. It was like 3 years ago. Is probably the last time I ate at this table.
Damn, I remember me and my ex ate at this table a couple of times.
Really?
Because I don't know, we were really into the idea of playing house at the time, and eating at the dining room table, I guess, was, I don't know. Like that's what you do.
You do
when you're domesticated.
I remember my family went through that where like there was like a bad phase where everyone, I think my dad noticed that everyone was eating separately in their bedrooms and watching their own TVs. And my dad like made a change all of a sudden. And it lasted probably like 4 years where we started eating at the table as a family. And then he would always like pick a movie or a show for us to watch. And we got into this one show. We might have talked about this already, but we got into this one show called Invasion that only lasted 1 season. And no one remembers this show. No one talks about this show. But in my household, that was The Sopranos.
And that's I don't know that I don't know if I would ever have a family. We can get into that later. But fucking I don't know. I've always liked the idea of just like in this house, this is our culture or whatever. Yeah. Like this is what we like, and the idea that like. We all sit at the table and eat together and watch movies because we want to, you know, like this is our, and I don't know, I guess, oh my God, he's going to do it again. He's
like,
going to do it.
I don't know.
Hold up. Who?
Hops.
He did it again.
Hops. This man can open up a brewery because he's got the hops.
Like Jordan.
There he is. I'm sure Jordan has a brewery. Oh, shit. Yeah, don't do that because I need to light this.
Oh, I thought it was lit.
No, I haven't lit it yet.
Yeah, if you lit that, he probably wouldn't be around it, actually.
Okay. See,
he has no concern.
Yeah, no concept of this thing.
Dude, hey, that's fire. Hey, you don't like, remember I told you, if you stay over here, if you just don't touch that.
It probably looks like from that angle like I'm trying to light this cat on fire, but I'm lighting an incense stick.
Yeah, he's safely over here by me. I don't know if the perspective, yeah, the cat's fine.
There we go.
He's chilling.
But anyway, anywho and how. When you were a kid growing up, did your mom ever like play like just music loud in the house for just because?
Not just because. That's dark. Not just because, but yes.
Okay.
Yeah, no, like it was.
What would it mean?
Like
to cover up the screams of you getting beat.
It means abuse was happening.
Oh
usually.
Man, yeah.
And, yeah, so, like there's certain there's a whole genre of music that I can't fuck with for like.
Oh shit.
Yeah, like 98.3 WDLT, The Quiet Storm, like all the with the synthesized horns and
Yeah,
shit, like the
yeah,
blues or whatever.
yeah.
That whole genre of music is kind of like it sucks me back into like me hiding in my the fucking bunk bed.
Holy shit.
Yeah, just hearing that coming through the wall.
There's a movie.
Anyway, I don't know how the fuck we got on this.
Well,
Guys,
there's a movie I love
Shit.
called Riding in Cars with Boys.
Yeah.
And it's Drew Barrymore and Steve Zahn. And it's a great movie. It's definitely just a chick flick. But I saw
heard of it.
I saw it with my mom when I was a child because she just took me to the movie theaters to see whatever. It's not a movie for kids, but I just fell in love with that movie. And there's a scene where Steve Zahn is addicted to heroin, and he's going through bad withdrawals, and they have like a 6-year-old together, and Drew Barrymore's like trying to hide it from the kid. So she's like cranks up this song called The Cincinnati Kid or whatever, and she's like in the bedroom like dancing and trying to sing it loud to the kid while the dad's like violently throwing up in the bathroom. And it's dark.
Yeah.
It's very
And
dark.
it's shit like that. It's like you don't think that the kid is internalizing that.
Oh man.
Or like
no.
you think that you're succeeding in masking the trauma and you're not. Like
Yeah.
you remember being a kid, right? Like you remember. So like I don't know why we ever think that shit like that works. But
It's
whatever,
true.
man. Happy Black History Month.
Happy
dude.
Black History Month.
Yeah,
Yes.
I feel like in lieu of the Super Bowl and all the Latin awakening, which is great and all that, we kind of forgot
it's
that
Black History
It's Black
Month.
History. So if we could just focus back on that as a diaspora,
right?
like I feel like we had a great time.
We're 10 days in.
Yeah, like we kind of just
We're almost halfway through.
come on, dude. Like we just started.
No
and
one's
it's
talked
almost-
about it.
Bruh, like can we get some Black Historyness?
Well, I just learned that apparently 80 synthesizers are used to cover up the screams of children.
What?
Whatever story you just told me.
Oh, dude. No, I'm talking about the blues that you hear.
You talking about like the line dancing?
Yeah,
Like,
that
yeah.
That and it's especially
Hole in the wall.
Yeah, exactly.
That
And
song.
it's especially paining me that line dancing and that style of music is coming back into like modern style because it gives me this. It's the same shit for me, man. Like it hasn't changed. It's like the mashed potatoes thing, which I have not discussed on this podcast.
It does make me. I've always assumed that Peabo Bryson is that style of music, even though we've never looked him up.
Yeah, I was gonna say like Peabo Bryson. If you're listening, I'm so sorry, but you are a running joke at our workplace.
Yeah, we don't know who you are, and we know what you do.
We
but
know
we've
you
never...
came to Mobile at one point because you were on our calendar, and
Yeah.
all right, what happened was so you, Peabo Bryson, were on tour, I guess. You came through Mobile, and we have events like relevant events as on the calendar up at work, just so we know what to expect and like what to prepare for. And you are on that schedule or whatever. So we're discussing what our week is going to look like. And we're not seeing that many shows, or we see your show, but it's like nothing we think, is going to be crazy. And I say that, and I'm like, this week's probably not going to be crazy. And our manager says, don't y'all sleep on Peabo Bryson.
Peabo Bryson, dude.
That quote has just lived on.
Don't sleep on Peabo Bryson.
Don't sleep on Peabo Bryson.
And anything now can be Peabo Bryson.
Yeah, the fact
Like,
that
if
we
you're-
don't know anything about you or what you look like or anything, we have made you like
You're like a staple of like you're the underdog that you should know about and root for. It's kind of like, for example, let's say at our day job, if let's say I made some red beans and they look kind of iffy, but I know they're good, and I walk in on the kitchen being like, I don't know about those red beans, and I go, don't sleep on Peabo Bryson.
Yeah.
That means
Sleep
I
on
know those red beans are good because I made them. And those red beans and myself, either or, become Peabo Bryson.
Yeah, you may not believe, But what you better not do is underestimate.
Yeah.
Don't you sleep on Peabo Bryson.
So even though Peabo Bryson, you are a running joke in our kitchen, it is purely through positivity.
Yes, like it's meant as a good thing. Like you are being slept on is what it like as a good thing.
Yes.
You should be more popular is what it's saying.
You are the red beans of blues line dancing music.
We don't know what Peabo Bryson looks like, so now he's red beans. He's not even a human.
But
nice.
Well, we love you, Peabo. If you're listening, we love you. Morris Day, questionable.
Speaking of people who's come to town.
Although I did just watch Purple Rain, and Morris Day's a phenomenal actor in that movie, dude.
He's a dick in that movie.
He is, but I love love a good villain in a movie, you know what I mean? But dude, when he comes in, first off, I love that dancing got pussy back in the day. Because he's in that zoot suit, that colorful Mardi Gras zoot suit.
The bird, dude.
And then he just goes on just
yeah. That's what I dude.
And it's really nothing to it. They just they do a step in unison. The three main guys in the front of the stage, they lean back and they lean forward. And the ladies are like, someone's getting fucked tonight. And it's like, damn. So I give it up to you, Morris Day, with very minimal movement. You do a lot. You command a lot of it. I sat there and watched the whole scene with him because I was just mesmerized. I was like, damn, Morris Day. Because of the one thing with Prince dying and you being okay with his music being released, even though he said he didn't want his music released, that was the whole reason for why we say fuck Morris Day at the end of every episode. And but to be honest, you're fantastic in Purple Rain. Phenomenal.
I like how that's the only props you can give him. In Purple Rain, though,
phenomenal.
Bro, more the bird. Oh. Come on, dude.
But
cultural staple, dude. You need that. You know what I learned? Speaking of Black History Month, you know what I learned is the first ambulance was a group of black people.
No shit.
Yeah, because it was an underserved. I think it was in Pittsburgh. They said it was an underserved community of people. Because whenever you were called with an emergency or you were injured or whatever, the cops would just come at some point and treat you with suspicion or whatever and maybe throw you in the back and take you to the hospital. There was no triage, not triage.
I think I heard back in the day the police officers were the ambulance.
Yeah, and there was no you were just in the back of a car. It wasn't.
Oh yeah. You're literally
we can keep you alive and shit.
I'm fucking dying.
Exactly. It's dude, look, we're on the way. Are
you a doctor?
So they were the first people that hey, let's have a vehicle that has shit in it to So when
you're gonna be okay.
Yeah.
But it's just crazy to think you're just laying in the back of a cop car, not because you're arrested, because you're gonna die.
Yeah.
You have to get
and you're bleeding out on their seat, and there's no.
And then they're also after you get sewed up, though, you're totally going to jail.
Yeah.
Damn.
You owe $200 for a pulse
Pittsburgh.
Mm-hmm.
Pittsburgh's where the first ambulance was. That's cool as fuck.
That is what I was.
What year was that?
I do not know.
Seems like it'd be in the 20s or 30s or something.
I don't know.
Or maybe
I want to say it was a long time ago because the pictures were in black and white, but I know that's the thing that people do to make things seem like they were a long time ago and they weren't.
Well, I think it's crazy when you think about the Revolutionary War and the Civil War, where it's the Revolutionary War, if you got shot or injured, it's you just laid down where you were.
Yeah.
Just you die. The Civil War, they started developing a system of getting people that were injured out of there.
But
it's crazy how four people are carrying each limb of you, and you're getting rocked.
They're carrying you to a platform where they're gonna chop your fucking leg off with an axe.
They're
dude.
They're my ankle hurts. They're no,
you are not going towards salvation, sir.
It's awful, dude. You just get gangrene. Most likely, 70% chance you're gonna get gangrene and die. Like it's crazy. But it was like,
Hmm.
but it's beautiful to see. It's like, well, here's the first steps of us figuring out a system on like, well, maybe we can save these people that are injured.
It's
Because if you were injured any time before that, it was like, man, I don't know what to do, and we're not carrying you because that's crazy.
I think about the field of gynecology. And when I say that, I feel like some people already know where I'm going. With Black history and gynecology, like while it's great that we have the advancements in like anatomy and like all that stuff, the way we got there, holy
Oh,
fucking
dude, it's
shit,
crazy.
it will make you want to throw up. Like
It's awful.
unwilling fucking like basically like torture subjects. Like these were black women, and by the way, that like so you're welcome. What the
I mean,
fuck?
look at
Like, dude.
Tuskegee,
Yeah, there's a lot
and
of
like
I don't
it's
know.
chaos.
Whew. Anyway, hey, dude, good things happened. There was good shit.
This went from Morris Day to that so quickly.
Yeah, dude,
Uh,
it happens.
it does. But what else are we gonna talk about? Oh, we both have hate for the Red Hot Chili Peppers. That's on my list.
I feel like in both of our awakenings happens in a similar fashion.
Yeah.
Cause with me, it was when was this? I know I hadn't moved out of my mom's house yet. Cause I remember having a radio alarm, which I have never had, like on my own. Like they were always at my mom's house. So it was a situation where I was asleep and my alarm came on and it was just the radio. And when it came on, it was this Red Hot Chili Peppers. What's the song where there's a part in like the bridge or like in the middle of the song where he's just like bang a dang a dong a bang a bing a bong a bang a bing a. It was that part of that song and I shut it off immediately. I was like, I don't ever want to fucking hear this band. No, I'm not like doing
Oh,
like a like
dude.
there were lyrics there and I don't know them. That's what
Yeah,
he's
I
doing.
know.
Yeah, like for those that are unclear about that.
I don't remember. I do like because like for me, it's like when you're a kid, you love them. Like, dude, the Californication music
Oh
video
god,
was
dude, I love that shit.
incredible, and like the early stuff, like in the early '90s, those albums were great. The '80s stuff is too. I hate most '80s stuff, and it's not anyone's fault. It's just what the '80s was. The '80s was fueled by cocaine and money, and I feel like you get a lot of art that you can tell was fueled by cocaine and money. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? It's like this is the beginning of selling plastic to people. You know what I mean? And calling it art, in my opinion. There's a lot of great things in the '80s. I'm not saying the whole decade's awful. I'm saying that's the beginning of like a wave of trash hitting America as opposed to the
yeah,
'70s. There's always cheesy love songs. There's always plasticky, poppy bullshit. But the '80s, I think everyone was too coked out to notice
yeah.
how bad some of the quality was. Like, and I think a lot of it also in the sounds of the plastickiness of this, people trying out new gadgets and new tools and
Yeah.
stuff just sounded really cartoonish
It,
back then.
if there are any gamers in the audience, it reminds me of what early 3D looked like.
Yeah.
Like it's like the the like electronic and house music that we have today is kind of like we're maybe at like the PS3 or some shit now versus like when we started and it was like what was that shit you were showing me and like you asked me like what year I thought it was and I was like oh that, I don't maybe like
That band,
early
the Kid
like
Bolton,
yeah you're like no
is
this is 50
dude.
fucking
It
3
was
or
like,
something.
yeah, it's this dude. It was two scientists that were also like in like loved music somehow, or they were either they somehow they were into science too. They were like scientists
Yeah,
and they were like musicians. Back then, people were just all kinds of smart, you know. Like I feel like back then you just had to be great at everything.
yeah.
That's what it feels
Or in
like.
order to be great at anything, you had to be baseline genius. Like you had
Yeah,
to be smart. Like
and maybe
off
it's
rip.
just because
Like
we
you,
remember these people, so we hold them up.
you know, maybe
Like
there's a reason for that.
I don't
Maybe
know.
maybe there's a reason why they're the ones getting talked about.
But fucking Kid Bolton and this other dude, I feel like I sound so dumb already, but Kid Bolton and this other dude, I can't remember his name, Tom something. but they were both like these scientist musicians who like started making techno music in the 50s, and they were from like Czechoslovakia or something. And like literally the songs that I showed him were like 1957, and it sounds like
bruh.
it was like 1988.
I know, like it sounds like some underground shit you might have heard. Like
all it's missing is heavy bass and drums.
Yeah, like if there was a drop,
in.
you would have been like, "Oh yeah, this somebody made this yesterday." No, like 50, like what?
Man, you forgot. I need to find them on YouTube again and fucking
no, dude,
add that shit to my playlist.
Like we gotta put it on in the link in the videos. When you hear the song, you'll know what I'm talking about.
Just
like
for real, to look up Kid Balton, Baltan, Kid Balton, which is also a name that is so ahead of its time.
Like that probably wasn't cool yet
to be a white dude. They look like they're just geeky, normal, just like white dads with just in suits. Just standing by a bunch of equipment in the 50s. And to call yourself Kid Balton in the 50s is dope.
Bro, I swear, when you hear the song, you're going to be like, ain't no way they made this pre-80 something.
Yeah, and
like,
this is stuff that we discovered like
what?
Pre-AI. So it's not one of those things. It really sucks that it's like I can't trust anything that I learned after 2023. Dude. You know what I mean?
It's almost like if I see it through a screen, I don't trust it.
Yeah.
Like if I don't fucking... I was there and I saw it.
I'm trying to read more.
Yeah, dude. Like books that like are not digital as well. Like, because I have a Kindle, or I keep calling it a Kindle. It's not a Kindle. It's a Fire tablet that has books on it. But I worry about those because like I'll read the reviews of some of the books that I'm interested in, and somebody will be like, "Man, I liked it better before they changed the fucking." Because what'll happen is like a book will come out. And it'll be a classic. A lot of people like it. And then they'll make a movie of that book. And then in it to promote the movie, they'll change the cover of the. And they'll like it'll change the cover of the book you bought previously.
It's like
and people are like, "What the fuck? Like, I didn't want this cover."
It's like 15 years ago when you'd go to the grocery store and there'd be a whole rack for books, and it'd be like I Am Legend, the book. Which you're like, oh, cool, I didn't know that was based off a book, but it would be a picture of Will Smith.
Yeah.
And like on the cover. And you're like, I don't think they had Will Smith in mind when they wrote this book.
It's like how long it's like, man, I really like 1984 before it ended all crazy. Like they just changed shit. And now it's like revolutionaries are like, you need to read 1984. And when you go read it, it's like, okay, it's like you weren't even reading the shit. Like you don't even realize they changed it or some shit.
Well, dude, that's like did we read that on the podcast, that part of Fahrenheit 451, or did I read that quote he says? I think I did.
Yeah.
Where he goes off on people trying to censor his books or whatever and change them, and he was like, this is the original edition you're reading, all this stuff. And he was like into all the professors and politicians and blah, blah, blah. He names different parts of the country or whatever just to give you a scope that he's talking to everybody.
Yeah.
He's like, everybody who tries to change my shit. And he goes with your mush milk mouth. He goes off. And I was like, golly. He gives him a verbal just backhand, dude.
It'd be like that. Like, I don't know. I just...
Ray Bradbury.
We're living in it now, but like I just fear a world where like you can't fucking trust any. Without going into too much detail, we're not trying to make the podcast about that. I discovered something earlier today that has me kind of like, oh my god, like what? It's kind of got me on this like hyper vigilant.
At work.
No, like I'm talking about that when we were just talking about it.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of got me looking at everything.
Strange. I think
like everything. It's like I don't trust anything anymore.
Somehow I blame the Red Hot Chili Peppers for
the
chaos for the
What is that?
That's what the world feels like now. Is those lyrics?
What song was it for you?
I can't. Okay, so for me, I think the song that kind of made me get completely over them was "Give It Away."
And thinking back on how you originally probably felt about that song.
Oh, dude,
young,
when I
that
mean,
song
when,
was badass.
8 years old, dude. When I was like 5, and the
Bruh.
Californication music video came out, I mean, that was anytime that played on MTV, it was like everyone shut up.
Mm-hmm.
This is my 4 minutes and 10 seconds or whatever.
On that part where that dude like fall through the crack and like fall through hell and shit and like collect the little like things, dude. Like
It was like, dude, I
was
want
an
that
event.
game. It was like when you were a kid, you're like,
dude.
I want to play this as a game. Why isn't Californication a game? And then we got San Andreas, and you're like, oh, okay. They were just. You get to play that music video. That's another reason why I think I like San Andreas so much. Is like you're playing the Californication music video essentially.
Yeah, like those are all like they're collecting secret packages.
Like yeah,
that's all that is.
It's incredible. So I loved the Chili Peppers. I loved Other Side. I loved all those songs. Like it was big. The 2 songs that I finally couldn't do it anymore was "Give It Away" and "Can't Stop."
Mm-hmm.
This life is more than just a read through.
Yeah, and it just ends.
Heavy.
Mm-hmm.
It was heavy. But I mean, when I was 7, it was like. But that's the other thing.
It was like
how that's what he does in the music video. This life is more than just a read through. It's like the music video.
Oh god.
Oh.
Because I'm what's happening right now is I'm thinking like your younger self probably loved that shit.
I was
and I'm thinking about it like, oh my god.
It is so weird
corny.
that like this is what makes them lamer for me is that 5-year-old me is like that's the coolest shit in the world, and that guy was like 48 at the time, wearing jorts and all like, oh. Like I hate that. Knocked my own hat off. That's how much
it's so crazy to think about. Like I don't know. We probably discussed this on the podcast, but it's the same idea. Not that I'm accused. Well, I mean, he's already been. I don't need to accuse him of anything. He's already been accused. But like when you're young and you see your classmates or peers or whatever hanging out with like older people, like people in their 20s, and we were like in high school or whatever, you would always think like, man, that person is so cool.
I know.
Like, oh my god. But like now when you are that age and you're like, why do you always have kids around? Like, why are you?
To be fair though, there's this one group of older people. They were all like in their late 20s that I would hang out with when I was like 16. But they were always. There was this other kid that was like a senior, just graduated, so he's like 18, about to turn 19, and he was like buying drugs from them. So they would kind of be like, "You can hang out, you're cool, right?" And I would be the tag along kid who's like in the 10th grade still, because that guy was a senior in high school. So they were more kind of like, "What's up with this?"
I'm sorry.
Obviously, yeah. So what's up with this obvious child in the room or whatever?
Right?
And then next thing you know, I'd be like sitting there like hitting a nitrous balloon and like just fucking hitting a bong and eating mushrooms. I'm like, no, I'm cool. Like,
I'm just imagining like if like say like you, me, Zeke, I don't know, people like we just have people over. We're in the
there's a
like,
10th grader on
and
the
someone
couch.
brings a fucking 14-year-old. Are you don't think we would be
Hell
like, hey,
no,
everybody,
dude.
huddle up for a second? What the fuck is a kid doing
Honestly,
here?
at that point, I'd be like, everyone has to leave.
Yeah,
like
like,
everyone has to
I'm
get out
spooked.
now.
Like, I'm officially
y'all
spooked.
fucked this whole party up.
Who did that?
I remember dude being like 15 or 16 and doing cocaine for the first time in the bathroom with this chick that was like in college.
And see, like, not looking back, it's like you think that person's cool then, and like if you look back now, it's like if me and Paris,
it is very lame.
We're like doing Molly together. You're like, dude, Ryan, what are you doing? Like, what are you?
I think it is different when you are in doing the same thing. Where it's like in comedy, I was always hanging out with people that are like 15, 20 years older than me. But it's because we were hanging out every night. It's like doing a job. We're hanging out all the time and doing something. But it is weird when like a group of high schoolers come to your 26-year-old house and be like, and you're like, no man, y'all can chill. It's cool. I'll pack the bong.
Yeah, like, what? Bro. I don't know. Because we were talking about the Matthew McConaughey's character in Dazed and Confused. Because were you here for this conversation, or was it just me and? Because I know I was talking to Brian about this, and I don't know if you were there.
Oh, I don't think I was there.
It's the same thing because like when you're younger watching that movie, that character is cool. You like it, like all right, all right. Like, even the quote he says is like, "Oh, they get older. I get older. They stay the same age." That
Dude, when
whole
I was
thing,
16,
that's
he
so
was the
badass.
coolest
Like,
character on the planet. Like,
and now
when I was 16.
when
Like,
you go back and watch that movie, it's like reframed for you. It's like, oh, that dude's a loser.
exactly.
He's not supposed to be cool.
Wooderson
Like,
is, yeah.
him saying that is supposed to be a bad thing.
Yeah.
And
You don't register it because
Yeah.
you're at an age appropriate age where that line's awesome.
Yeah.
Because you
Like,
are a kid.
yeah, like you are one of the kids.
You're like, me and that guy want the same thing.
Anyway, yeah, it's a mind fuck sometimes to look back.
Yeah.
You're like, wow, we were okay with some tomfoolery. What was that?
Oh, it was my foot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, dude, but the Red Hot Chili Peppers did and Give It Away. So then, like, the lyrics to both songs are like, Give It Away. He's like, you do a little dance and then you drink a little water. What you got to get to give it to your mama?
Okay.
What I got to get to give it to your papa? What I got to get to give it to your doctor?
Okay,
you do
so
a
we're
little dance and then you drink a little water.
So we're all right. So I've done this before. A lyrical breakdown of "Give It Away" by Red Hot Chili Peppers. So we're giving it to a father, a mother, and a daughter.
And I guess we're giving them the funk.
Yeah,
I'm
wondering like what is it?
And we're giving them the vibe of the song. It's like what I got, this vibe, this like
whatever,
this feeling.
No, because what I
them.
got, you got to get it, put it in you. Like
I still think people are trying to make it. So I get that it sounds weird.
Yeah,
but there's a lot of Parliament songs which they're basically copying because like George Clinton produced one of their first albums.
Dude, do I have to put my handcuffs on you? Do I have to put you under lock and key? That's one of my favorite Parliament songs, by the way.
It's so good. But
love that song.
It is weird. It's like, what I got, you got to get it, put it in you. But it's like, I get what he's saying because he's talking about giving you the funk because then you do a little dance and you drink a little water.
Okay. Or it could be some Molly. Anyway.
It could be drugs.
Mm.
Or he could be saying that my dick is so good, your father and your mother and your daughter are gonna want it.
That is what I was getting at.
Not only when I am done fucking them, they will do a little dance in appreciation of what I've done, and then they'll be like, "Man, I'm thirsty."
That's why I hate the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Man.
Give it away, give it away, give it away now. That's what I'm going to start doing with all my Red Hot Chili Peppers CDs.
Oh, dude.
Give it away. But they can't stop. But there's some other lyrics in there like, can't stop addicted to the shindig. Chop, chop, you say you're going to win big. Use the great communication. Use 2 sticks to make it through the nation.
And what did we learn? What?
It really is like when you read the lyrics, it doesn't do it. It's not even like at least when Bob Dylan's like vague, he's vague in this way that still is really like painting a picture and it says something about the time you're in. And no matter what age you are, there's lines that really hit you in a way. Like it really is music for children.
Yeah,
like you enjoy it as an 11-year-old, and then when you're 42, you listen to the Chili Peppers and you're like, all right.
Mm-hmm. There's only
Kentucky does rhyme with a lot of things.
There's only so many ways I can hear about that girl in California and that tattoo.
Scar Tissue is a beautiful song. Like I'm not gonna sit here and say like all Red Hot Chili Peppers is trash.
I still like Other Side.
Yeah, Other Side's beautiful.
Awesome.
They have some good songs. Like it's not like that. It's just like a majority of the work. I feel like as you mature, becomes kids bop.
Stadium Arcadium is where I draw the line. Stadium Arcadium on.
Hump de bump ooh bop. Hump de bump ooh ah.
Y'all let them get that off.
And have you seen the music video for Hump de Bump?
No. I don't think that happened to me. Because I definitely wouldn't have chosen it. Like, are you serious?
Hold on.
All right, so we got to do this.
If we can take it off if we need to, because I don't know how much we could show.
Like, it's just that important to you that I see this.
First off, directed by Chris Rock.
Why?
So Chris Rock directed this music video.
Why did he do
We're
that?
not even gonna play the audio because we definitely can't do that.
Yeah, we've heard it. That was why Chris Rock directed this.
Okay.
Have I seen this video? No, I'm thinking of something else.
So obviously we are in a black neighborhood.
Yes, we are.
That's the point.
No, we have our director. Oh,
Craig Robinson. This got to be like 2007,
yeah.
2006.
Probably, man, I really used to look up to you, but you said that there's black people and there's niggas and there's a difference, and that bit really just did irreparable damage to the black community, and I feel like that's what they're talking about right now. And then the Red Hot Chili Peppers show up,
and you know Chris Rock married the Spotify owners, him and his wife. He was the one that officiated that wedding or whatever.
Really?
Yes. So he's locked in.
Oh, so they're coming through.
Oh, he's got
with the funk.
He's got a grill.
And we're line dancing. Hey, Carson, can you turn this off?
It's bad.
Yeah, this sucks.
It's awful, right?
I actually hate this.
Yes. I remember even as a kid being like, I don't like this music video.
Yeah, me neither.
It just is fucking fake.
Yeah.
Do black people get down to Humpty Bump by Red Hot Chili Peppers?
No.
Yeah, no, exactly.
No.
I was like, never in the history of whatever neighborhood they're trying to. I guess they're trying to make that seem like Brooklyn or so.
Probably,
yeah.
Yeah, just on a hot, sunny day. Just
All the food, all the stereotype food and everything. And then, and then the Red Hot Chili Peppers coming out, obviously trying to be black because of the location that they're in. Mm-hmm. It's hard to watch. It's awful.
That's why I asked you so politely to turn it off. I was like, this physically hurts.
Yeah,
I don't like
it's a bad music video.
I don't like the feeling.
And Chris Rock directed that.
He was in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we saw him. Yeah, I don't know if y'all.
Which means those were Chris Rock's ideas. For like, guys, you know what's gonna sell.
I mean, I don't know if y'all can tell, but I might have a little bit of a. I don't know, Chris Rock bothers me a little bit.
No, I mean,
and it just so happens that like we share a birthday.
Damn.
Both dudes are like black political, I guess, stand-up comedians, and people always fucking say that like I'm like, oh man, you remind me of Chris Rock. You're like, dude, do you like Chris Rock, dude? Like, and I'm like, I want so badly for that not to be true, but people, so many different people have said it so much that like. People that don't know, that have no, like, they have no reason to know how I feel about Chris Rock have just said this independently. And I'm like, well, it must be true then. So,
yeah,
it's difficult. Shouts out to Chris Rock. He's cool.
Well, I think you're drastically different on stage.
Are we? Because like,
I think the people that say that don't know that much about comedy, in my opinion.
I don't know. Or Chris Rock, like, because I don't know, like
you don't have any style where you stomp your foot repeatedly while saying the setup over and over and over and over again. Like, that's distinctly like half of his. And like, not saying it's bad. He's in the top 10 greatest of all time. He's an incredible stand-up comedian. But that's a huge part of what he does is that thing specifically. Like,
the reason I don't have any issue like, because usually like, I don't know if you were a serious comedian, I guess like you would not want to talk any type of anything that might be perceived as talking shit about a comedian at the level of Chris Rock, right? Because you'll never work in this business again. But like, I don't feel bad because like I think Chris Rock is in a position that there's nothing we can take away from him.
Yeah.
Like we cannot like our arms don't reach that far.
Yeah.
So like I don't know. I don't feel a lot of guilt there. So I don't know. I don't think he would have anything to prove to us.
No, he won't even hear this.
That being said, that bit bothers me a lot. Man, I feel like
we're not here to help Chris Rock and Red Hot Chili Peppers. We're here to help people like Peabo Bryson.
Yes, y'all are sleeping on Peabo Bryson. I watch Peabo Bryson be like the worst person. Like we're over here shouting him out.
I know
like,
we're gonna find all these sex allegations.
Yeah,
we're like, fuck.
He did the Turning Point halftime show or some shit. Like, oh
Jesus
god,
Christ. He's the Pee Wee Trahan of blues.
Yeah, man. Reincarnated. Damn it! What have we done?
Peabo Bryson.
Things that you should have like. We should actually Google Peabo Bryson. Like we should actually do the honor, unless you want to keep it.
No, we're gonna find out who this man is.
Oh my god,
we're gonna find out who Peabo Bryson is. I think it's.
I was gonna say, do you know? Is it? I think it's one word. I think.
Oh.
Peabo. Oh, what? Check it out.
Shit.
Peabo Bryson. Oh no. He's just singing. He does soul ballads. Okay. I was like, he does not do blues, does he? He does not do the exact kind of music we just talked about. Like the Upsetters is a funny name.
Greenville, South Carolina.
He sang back up for Al Freeman and the Upsetters, dude.
Nice.
Tour the Chitlin circuit.
People.
He came to Mobile? Oh, shit!
What?
Look, hover over If You're Ever in My Arms Again. Just hover over it. Look, oh my god, there's Peabo.
Yeah. What did it say about Mobile?
No, I'm just reading all his shit.
Yeah.
And it's like, man, this dude came to Mobile.
He won 2 Grammy Awards.
Yeah.
For his performance of the song "Beauty of the." He
was in a whole new world. What the fuck is this?
He sang "Beauty and the Beast" in a whole new world.
Yeah, what the fuck? Peabo, don't y'all sleeping on Peabo Bryson?
That's crazy.
I'm sorry, I'm freaking out.
He contributed his voice to Barney's Great Adventure with the song "Dream." Oh shit, dude!
This guy was the man.
We were all sleeping on Peabo Bryson.
I know. I thought I was awake.
His "A Whole New World" music video was included on the Platinum Edition DVD release of Aladdin.
Whoa, wait, I'm down here. For marrying his present wife, singer and member English R&B Tanya Boniface, Bryson was engaged several times to Juanita Leonard, ex-lover, ex-wife of boxer Sugar Ray Leonard. Dude, they were trading women back then.
Oh shit!
Look at this.
In 1990s, he became engaged to Angela Thigpen, former Miss Virginia Team USA, and later a model and actor. He has a daughter and previous relationship along with 3 grandchildren.
Oh no, he had a heart attack. Okay, that was a while ago though. He's cool.
Yeah, he's toured at Mobile since then.
Okay, the self-titled.
Damn.
Nice.
Hold on, let's go. We gotta see. We gotta see what the album cover is.
Woo! What the fuck? I'm into this, dude.
What background vocalists? Luther Vandross were background vocalists on this album.
Y'all have slept on this man.
Look at how did he not make it through like some of these names? Hold on,
he did apparently. We
slept.
But
wait, how did? Yeah, we were. I guess we were sleeping on Peabo Bryson.
Quiet Storm.
Dude, that is a great dude. These album covers rule. The 70s, man. It's always the 70s, dude.
Brian had no idea what he was saying when he said this.
Peabo Bryson.
Y'all really
and
are
I like how
on.
originally his name was Peabo.
What?
That's what it said. Peabo was his name, but the group that he was in, the lead singer, got tired of not being able to pronounce his name, so he changed it to Peabo because it's just easier to say Peabo instead of Peepo, which is true. It's weird to say Peepo. This album cover is beautiful.
Before a hand in the pocket, gripping his thing. Clearly.
God. I'll show you
Classic.
paradise. That is awesome. I want that as a poster.
I love that suit
It's
jacket. The
great.
yellow is a statement.
Man, Peabo.
I like that little journey. That was a nice excursion. We really were sleeping on Peabo Bryson. I'm sorry. You're not Red Beans. You are your own legacy.
You're your own
Actually,
person, man. You're bigger than Red Beans.
yeah.
I mean, at the time, okay, between 76 and 93, he's fucking pepperoni pizza.
Dude,
I mean, goddamn.
He sang on A Whole New World.
He sang on
Beauty and the Beast.
Barney's Adventure was huge.
Yes, dude, bro. Y'all slept on Peabo Bryson. I slept on people. Like, all of us did it. We all did it.
And we will never sleep on Peabo Bryson again.
That's the name of this episode, by the way.
Don't sleep on Peabo Bryson.
Yes.
My name's Carson Taylor.
I'm Ryan D. Adams.
Good night.
Hey.
Fuck Morris Day.